Happy Friday to all my dear friends around the world. I wish everyone a happy new month. I pray for you. I send positive vibrations to all those, especially those in service to other people, those who give up their own time so that way the less fortunate or those who could just really use assistance are getting that. And you are needed, you are appreciated from all around the world. So I wanted to say thank you. So one thing I've learned in the past 5 months, during this whole Facebook community and starting to plan a nonprofit and making friends literally around the globe, which is amazing. And thank you all for checking on me. I appreciate it. I do really appreciate it. I am trying to get to all my messages, so I apologize. I'm not ignoring anybody. Just bear with me. If it's important, maybe make a comment or something on this video if you really want to talk with me, like this weekend or something. But otherwise, hopefully next week I'll be more caught up. But anyways, one thing that I've really learned during this time is that those who are called to serve, as I am, in no matter what way. I'm not only talking about, being a humanitarian or working in a nonprofit or running a nonprofit. Maybe you're a teacher, or maybe you are a nurse or a doctor or many other things. So just remember that the opportunities that sprinkle the horizon for us and the potential for those we can help if we band together and continue our own individual journeys and then come together whenever the time is right. Sometimes some of us will come together and stay friends, and we're meant to stay on the same path, and other times we may separate or maybe never even rejoin paths. But what's amazing about this group is that people are starting to reach out to one another, and people are being very positive, sharing about the nonprofit, sharing pictures and videos and advice, and it makes my heart happy. So thank you. I know that you're doing it because you feel a part of Countries Connecting too, and that's really exciting to me. I'm so thrilled. So today I wanted to finish up the acronym. I know I've been working on it pretty much since I created it. It's our values here at Countries Connecting. The acronym is Sustainability, and we are on the last word. Woo woo! So that is a little strange, but I will back it up and you tell me what you think, okay? Yeasty. What, are we baking bread at home and setting the bread in the kitchen windowsill? I don't know why I'm saying windowsill. I've never done that. I've always thought I had bad luck, So, but really it's not bad luck. I won't get into all the laws and all that, but really I focus so much on things I don't want to happen that they happen. It's like sending a direct message out to the universe that please bring this to me, So that's just a little golden nugget there for you this morning or evening, wherever you are. So direct. Okay, so here's what we want to do instead. So don't think of yourself as being, possessing bad luck or being perpetuously unlucky, it's simply not true. Our whole universe is a cycle, and so what we can do to get out of that cycle is keep a positive frame of mind. Can't speak. Clear your mind, body, and soul of all negativity. Negativity is your worst enemy. when you are trying to change around your life, when you're trying to be positive, when you're trying to attract good people. That negativity, it's like instant killer to all of that. So building strong foundations with family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, etc. Spending time getting to know yourself, accepting yourself, forgiving yourself, and learning to truly love every part of you, which can be difficult to do, I'll forewarn you. But this includes some of the major ways that we can constantly be attracting the same types of situations that we truly desire and people into our lives who can not only assist us with our goals, but usually it's that give and take, and there's usually some way in which you can benefit them as well. So anywho, back to yeasty. So let's dig in here and figure out what a good definition is for this word and how we can apply it here in the community as well as our everyday personal lives. To help further the nonprofit together for the best good of all that we can possibly reach between those of us who are determined to see great change in not only the people that we have direct contact with every day, but literally we have learned, if you've been part of the group for very long at all, literally around the globe you can make an impact just through your words, through writing, encouraging one another. So I just want to remind everybody to keep shining. So yeasty means in a state of turbulence, typically a creative or productive turbulence, something or someone that causes upheaval or agitation. Side note, that can sound a little bit off-putting, but I look at it as like with countries connecting. We are not accepting what we have pretty much have always been told should be accepted throughout the world. We're taking a stand and we're joining together with people from all different countries, all different backgrounds, religions, doesn't matter. Because what matters is helping those who need help. And so what do? We just band together, make the plan, and the divine God, whatever God you worship, your ancestors, the whole spirit realm, angels, your guardian angels, they're all coming together for projects like this, and they want it to work because they don't want us to suffer, believe it or not. They really don't. That's not why we were created. So a couple other ways you can describe yeasty is youthful, exuberant, cheerful, energetic, high-spirited, characterized by excitement and change, and full of productivity and vitality. A couple synonyms to help you get a little bit better grasp, just because it is its own unique word. Bubbly, solid, zestful, silly, playful, so on and so forth. So, there are some other words like flighty, scatterbrained, immature that can also be used for yeasty, like to describe it. But I'm focusing on the aspects kind of like your inner child, and how, although we're adults now, we shouldn't be living our life like work. We should be having fun, enjoying life, noticing the beauty, all those little things, all this. Imagine when you were a child and the littlest things would just fill you with joy. When is the last time you felt like that? I have an example for myself, and then I'll talk about some other ideas about how you can bring out your inner child. Because although you want to serve those to the best of your ability, you've got to incorporate fun in your life. You have to, or you're going to burn out, and then who are you going to help? Or the people you are helping, you're going to be like, Rah! So let's find out how to bring out your inner child today. So here's how I bring out mine. So on Memorial Day, I got to spend all day at the beach. I know, probably a good portion of you are like, whoop-de-whoop, that sounds like so much fun. Well, to me, I realized, after Randy says, it's kind of getting boring, and that was because I'm just standing in the ocean up to, I wouldn't say knees, a little bit less than that, but just standing there, taking it all in, enjoying the scent of the sea and the ocean breeze, and just really connecting with the ocean. It's really cool. And I brought a bunch of rocks home because this beach didn't have seashells. So instead, I'm like, okay, rocks it is. So like 10 pounds of rocks later, still got to find something to do with those. But so, anyways, the beach is maybe my favorite place in the whole world, literally. It always has been. Whether, I'm building sandcastles when Zoe was little, or just wading in the water. I don't go too far. I'm afraid of mostly sharks, but basically anything. So I don't go too far, like surfing and all that. It's not for me. But, I can literally, like on Monday, I just walked back and forth in the water, like, spritzing it around me, and just enjoying a quiet day with no electronics. And it, like, literally, I was like giggling and being so silly and like a little bit obnoxious, me, but all in good fun. There was even a jellyfish that had washed up, so it was dead, sadly, but it washed on shore, and I got pictures. That was a little weird. I think I saw 2 that day, but I didn't get a picture of the other one. And hundreds of those sand crabs. Funny story, but I won't share it right now. But just burying themselves under the sand as the push and the pull of the tide, just continuously happen all day. So that's kind of neat, just to see all the nature and the wildlife. So, let's see here. Oh, and the one thing, because, I've took the last year healing from neuropathy, which I'm driving again. I don't know if you saw my post, but, so that's exciting. And, so standing there in the ocean, I had forgotten how off balance, like, just being in, like, this much water, it's just crazy how strong the ocean is, and it makes you remember how dangerous it can be in the midst of the beauty. So what do you enjoy doing for peace of mind, relaxation? What activities do you partake in? What places do you like to frequent? Or what people do you surround yourself with that really make you just happy, hopeful, enjoying life? How can you find more of that every single day? So some other ideas I'll just share. Well, I wrote 5 down, so I'll go ahead and share those. And then if you have ideas on how to bring out like your own inner child, something that really works that you want to share with the community, go ahead and do that, so maybe others who maybe aren't as imaginative as you may be can benefit as well. So maybe if you are into athletics or sports, you can join a neighborhood team. This can be anything from basketball to softball to dart teams, foosball, just depending on you and what you enjoy doing. If you like to read, you can always join a book club. Now I'm sure in most places they have them in person, but you always can find one online. They're all over, seriously. So find a book you want to read, join it, and find some like-minded individuals and new friends who can help you learn more about yourself and more about the world. Join a gym. I don't know about you. This exercise, this is like next on my list of getting over all the healing, is I'm going to start running again. I know I've been saying it for 5 months. I've actually been saying it for a year, but Countries Connecting is 5 months old. So a lot of you have heard me talk about it, but I really feel like I am just about ready. How about volunteering somewhere in your community, or even online now? I've talked about this in the past. Maybe I'll do another segment of like websites and ideas, groups for you to join. Very shortly here, we will have activities and events that we'll start having for people to hopefully participate in with Countries Connecting. And then number 5, go outside. If you're a parent, spend time with your children. If you're an older sibling, or you have nieces or nephews or cousins, be in awe. Have wonder at the way that children's imaginations work and continuously grow. Get out some sidewalk chalk and just draw, paint, crafts, read to them. Let them read to you. Tell each other stories. There's so much you can do, and you're not only making an impact on the child, you are impacting yourself greatly. And I know most of you probably know what I'm talking about, because a lot of you do work as a humanitarian or some type of field like that. So you know the fulfillment I mean. So go ahead again, share any suggestions that you have. Let's see, that you can be more playful, be more fun, be more silly. While at the same time, that part of that yeasty that I introduced earlier, it's learning to take that inner child, that innocence, that hope, that drive and determination, the determination that you can accomplish and do anything in the world. You can go be a knight in shining armor, or be a princess, or whatever you want. That is what I'm talking about when I say yeasty here. So that's what we should all be shooting for every day in our personal lives, and as we go out into the world and affect others in ways that really can be surprising, because sometimes we don't understand the impact that we have. So I'm going to get off here for a little while. But I will be putting another post later about perspectives, like I talked about in my previous post this morning. And let's see, just looking to see if I'm missing anything. I'll probably share some of this writing later. Anyways, I miss you all. I hope you have a fantabulous Friday. And I hope you get rest this weekend and enjoy it with your family and friends, or in solitude, whatever you prefer. Or if you're working, then it's not too stressful. I will be spending the weekend trying to catch up on just some various things. So everything's ready this week on Tuesday to go for meetings, as far as setting up basically all of our projects and initiatives that we've been building the past 5 months. It's time to get those started. So let's all commit, if you're committed to Countries Connecting and what we're all about, to jumping in whenever there's an opportunity. And I know there's a lot of moving pieces, so if you have any ideas, or you want to help, or anything, please reach out to me, because I welcome all the suggestions. This is not like the Julie show here, okay? This is about everybody. So, again, have a fantabulous Friday, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.